What's up, everybody? Mr. Forrest back in the quarantine studio with a brand new video for you. Now, this video is for the whole family, so please grab your parents and bring them in because they will be very interested in this. Today, I am going to give you guys some media suggestions while you're in quarantine. Fun and helpful things that you can watch while you're sitting around the house. So let's jump right into it. First, we have Phil Vischer has offered this. Phil Vischer's the guy who invented VeggieTales. He doesn't work with VeggieTales anymore, but he invented VeggieTales. He is doing our What's in the Bible. For those of you that are Calvary people, our Gospel Story Hour curriculum, What's in the Bible, Phil Vischer does that. And he has other fun Bible content for kids, and you can get it for free right now at mrphil.tv. By the way, I'm going to provide all the links for all these suggestions that I have down below, so you could just find all those links down below. So once you get to mrphil.tv, click Try It Free, then click Monthly Plan, then enter code Family Life, and you'll get access to all of those videos for free. Next, I want to talk about one of my favorite animated series. It's called Torchlighters. Torchlighters is their biographies about heroes of the Christian faith. Lots of church history stuff. For those of you Calvary peeps who are 4th to 6th grade, you guys watch them in my 4th to 6th grade Bible time class. We'll show some after the preaching. And they're a whole lot of fun. Some examples would include Jim Elliot, the missionary who gave his life trying to minister to people in the jungles of Ecuador. Like William Tyndale, the famous Bible translator who was burned at the stake for translating the Bible into the English language. Like William Booth, who was the founder of the Salvation Army. A lot of good Christian biographies. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can watch those videos on Amazon Prime Video for free. Also, if you go to the Torchlighters website, which is torchlighters.org, you can access specific downloads. There are student books with activities for each one of the videos. So go to resources, then curriculum, and you'll be able to access all of those. One such example would be Harriet Tubman. In the student activity book, it talks about slavery in the past and modern slavery and what you can do to help today. Fantastic stuff. I highly recommend the Torchlighters series. Next, we have my favorite radio show of all time, Adventures in Odyssey. I started listening to Adventures in Odyssey when I was in the 6th grade. Someone had given me some cassette tapes, so every night while going to bed, I would listen to Adventures in Odyssey. That was one of the earliest Christian influences in my life, and God used it in a big way. Man, I even listened to Adventures in Odyssey all through college, and now I enjoy listening to it with my kids. Very well done, very helpful, so much fun. And right now, you can get an Adventures in Odyssey Club membership for free for 30 days. That means for 30 days, your kids can access all of the Adventures in Odyssey ever produced in the last 30 plus years. It is a treasure, so please take advantage of that. You go to witsend.org and then just click on the free 30-day trial membership. Next, we have Redeem TV. My friend Matt Oser, whom I went to seminary with, started a Christian streaming media website called Redeem TV. So speaking of Torchlighters, on Redeem TV, you can see even more than you can on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime doesn't have the two newest, which are Harriet Tubman and St. Patrick. But if you go to Redeem TV, you can see all of the Torchlighters ever made. Another example would be you could see the Pilgrims Progress animated movie, which I'll talk about in just a second. Redeem TV is completely free, so click on the link below and sign up now to get access of all kinds of good Christian content. Next, we have the animated Pilgrims Progress movie. This movie is based on the second best-selling book of all time, only second to the Bible itself, The Pilgrims Progress. John Bunyan wrote The Pilgrims Progress while he was imprisoned for his faith. It is an allegory of the Christian life and an excellent, excellent book. If you have kids who are a little bit older, man, grab a copy and have them read that. The whole family can watch the movie together. My son Timmy used his own money to buy the movie because he wanted to own it. So you can either buy it off of Amazon Prime like a digital copy, or you can watch it on Redeem TV for free. I think it had a huge impact on my son Timmy when he watched it about 1 year ago, and I think it was a big influence on Timmy coming to Christ. So check it out, the Pilgrim's Progress movie. And finally, my channel. You're on it right now. Now, you might be aware of all of this, but you might not be, so I'm going to put it out there. I have a lot of good content, several really fun things on my channel. A couple things is ways that you can learn the 10 Commandments, ways that you can learn the 10 plagues of Egypt. I have some preaching series that will be helpful to you. I have E3, Ed Encounters Ephesians. For 26 weeks, I spent preaching through the entire book of Ephesians, expository preaching, but the kids never caught on to it because it was all in a story format through the eyes of Ed Johnson. Super cool playlist. Another one that's ongoing still now is Big Truths. I am currently at Big Truths. I have 44 of them, and it's basically a systematic theology for kids. The kids are learning the great doctrines of the Christian faith. So you'll want to check that out. I also have a couple mini-series, a 5-part series called Ed and Margot Go to New York City. So much fun. Ed and Margot take a trip for the National Underwater Sweater Knitting Tournament. Their team makes it to nationals, and they have a good chance at making it to the finals, but Ed and Margot get kidnapped. And through it all, Margot learns that you become a child of God only by faith in Jesus. Another mini-series I have is Hidden Treasures. It's a 5-part series that's basically a bibliology for kids. Kids learn all about the Bible, what it is, where it came from, etc. Some of you know this, but some of you may not. I speak at Bible camps every summer. We spend our summers traveling and speaking at Bible camps. And most weeks, I make a Bible camp adventure video.
Here we go.
Oh, this is fast. I have a fun playlist called Awkward Stories with Mr. Forrest. It's time for another episode of Awkward Stories with Mr. Forrest.
Awkward stories with Mr. Forrest.
Like the time I accidentally walked in the women's restroom. Like the time where I sat next to a woman on a 12-hour flight and she slept the whole time, but she had gas the whole time. You'll want to see that. I wrote a poem called The Queen of Flatulence. While recording videos, I make plenty of mistakes, and so I have a playlist called Blooper Reels. They're just things that go wrong while videoing. That's a lot of fun. And if you want to see the depth of my strangeness, check out my Epic Bible Fun playlists. We do so many weird things, like I have a rubber chicken that sings the Frozen song, Let It Go. I'll introduce you to Greg the Unicorn, if you don't know who he is, or Handy Corn Man. We did the real food versus gummy food challenge. For my 500 subscriber video, I made a John the Baptist pizza made entirely out of bugs and insects and critters like ants, worms, larvae, scorpions, crickets, all kinds of gross stuff, and then I ate the pizza. So I have a lot of fun stuff, a lot of Bible content. Browse around, check out my playlist, check out all the videos, and I hope it's helpful to you. So I hope during quarantine you guys are having plenty of family time. And parents, if you're letting your kids have media time, I hope this list is a blessing for you so they can get plugged into Christian media, because there's a lot of garbage out there that they can just plug into that's just not healthy for their minds. So I hope this is a blessing to you guys. I will have another fun video for the kids tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm half tempted to release it today, but I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Mr. Forrest from the Quarantine Studio, out.